Y'all ready for this? Oh, God.
All right, guys, today we're testing artistry and we're judging blind.
That's my favorite part of this whole thing. You don't know who did what, and this is completely as brutally honest as can be.
Hope y'all ready for a long-distance ass-kicking.
For your first tattoo, you're being judged on overall ability. Each of you went head-to-head with your master or apprentice. One of you will win, and one of you will lose. This is a blind critique. The judges have no idea who tattooed which tattoo. Your tattoos have been randomly assigned either number 1 or number 2. Miami and Craig, let's start with you. New school black and gray. Let's talk about tattoo number 1.
Looking at this tattoo overall, there's a lot of heavy, clean lines and a lot of smooth gray shading.
I like the way that whoever did this was able to pull off some different size lines. Overall, aesthetically, it's cool, it's strong, it's bold.
Let's move on to tattoo number 2.
This tattoo is very big, very striking, but once you get into it and look real close, it's pretty rough. The black shading that comes off the back of the skull underneath the hair, it's just like that back of the arm just didn't get paid attention to.
Well, taking into consideration overall ability, let's debate a win here.
Based on everything from line work to shading to solid black, I have to go with number 1.
I'd have to go with number 1 as well.
Unanimous, number 1.
Who did number 1?
I did.
Craig. Big C's and Keto. Black and gray, realism, Day of the Dead, Girl and Rose. Tattoo number 1.
This is not realism. This hair is the furthest from realistic hair.
We're missing all of those fine strands of hair. It shows promise that there's something better hiding.
Let's move on to tattoo number 2.
The way the artist chose to end the top of this tattoo has a very unfinished look. If you look close at the design around the eye, that outline is not super clean, not super sharp, and not consistent. Tattoo number 1, there are some smooth areas of shading. I'm going with tattoo number 1.
Clearly, tattoo number 1.
Tattoo number 1 has the win. Who did it?
I did.
Big C's. Congratulations, man. Matt and Katie. Neo-traditional bird and flower. Let's start with tattoo number 1.
The black's really strong, the outline looks great, the color palette really works for this design.
Let's look at tattoo number 2.
I like the overall layout, big, tough claws. It's a big tattoo. If it wasn't this big, you could have got a little more detailed out, and the owl itself could have been stronger.
Let's debate a win here.
How strong and vivid number 1 looks, I'm going with number 1.
I'm gonna go with number 1 as well.
Number 1.
Who did tattoo number 1?
I did.
Well done. Earl and Dave. New school, stylized realism. Tattoo number 1.
This tattoo has some very, very clean line work, some very, very smooth shading, but as far as designing it, I don't like the shape of the skull. No real big wow factor to this tattoo.
Tattoo number 2.
This tattoo is very, very messy. Wall to wall, color on top of color.
You have the brown focal point of the skull, but then your eyes just go crazy trying to make any sense of what's going on.
All right, guys, who has the win?
Simply based on application, I would say number 1.
Number 1 has it. Who did number 1? Apprentice Dave just won. How does that feel?
Good and at the same time. Actually, a lot of the color theory that's making me known, I learned from him.
Chris and Tyler. Traditional and realism. Let's start with tattoo number 1.
There's no consistent 2 lines side by side. The lines are so thick and thin and so erratic, but with a very weak outline in comparison to the very heavy rose outline on the outside of the rose. There has to be some kind of cohesiveness.
Tattoo number 2.
Man, this tattoo stands out. It's very sharp. The outline is very deliberate, very crisp. The black in the background, bringing forward the color, really helps out. The shading in the skull is a nice, smooth blend. The cleanliness of the outline on tattoo number 2 is so much stronger than tattoo number 1.
Tattoo number 2 as well.
That's you, Tyler?
Yep.
And you are the apprentice.
Yes, sir.
Chris, how you feel about this?
It's all right. Give him the win on the line work, if that's what you want.
St. Mark and Ryan. Black and gray surrealism. Let's take a look at tattoo number 1.
I do think you have some nice, soft, shaded gray areas and some good, deep, saturated black.
It has a lot of textures, it has a lot of tricks. You've got my interest, let's see what you're gonna do.
Let's move on to tattoo number 2.
This tattoo from a distance is pretty sloppy. There's no evidence of a clean outline. There's not just any straight areas of solid saturated black. It's all whipped out in every direction. I wish that tattoo number 1 had more to it, and I wish that tattoo number 2 had less to it.
I'm leaning with number 1 for sure, just based on smoothness.
Tattoo number 1 is the winner.
That would be me.
All right, St. Mark, the master wins this time.
Thanks a lot.
Eric and Marissa, Japanese koi fish. Let's take a look at tattoo number 1.
Good looking head on this fish. I like the shape of the body. The scales look very smooth and repetitive.
Let's move on to tattoo number 2.
There is no back tail. There is nothing that would move this thing. I mean, this thing's gonna pirouette to the bottom and die. This tattoo is not good. Whoever did this, you shouldn't be doing these. Clearly, this is a #1 win for me.
We're judging overall ability. I'm going with number 1.
Tattoo number 1 wins. Who did tattoo number 1?
I did.
Cruzman and Duffy. Traditional anchor and rose. Tattoo number 1.
The design has a lot of issues. The water stands out as just being pretty jacked. You basically just put a big field of blue everywhere behind this anchor. I think it takes away from it.
Let's move on to tattoo number 2.
I like the composition of this tattoo. The black to color ratio is very nice.
It's very strong, it's very bold. It definitely fits what I consider to be a traditional tattoo.
Let's debate a win here.
I'm going with number 2. It looks very much like the person's very comfortable with this style, and this is what they do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with number 2 as well. Who did tattoo number 2?
I did.
MV and Brian. Neo-traditional Mother Nature. Let's start with tattoo number 1.
This overall tattoo has a lot of hiccups in it. Her face is looking straight on, but her nose is going a little bit crooked. Her eyes, one's looking a little bit the wrong way. It's sloppy and not precise.
Let's look at tattoo number 2.
This is one of those tattoos that's good from far, but then when you get up on it, there's so many problems in this thing. The outline around her hand all the way down to her elbow, the amount of bumps, it's a lot. The technical side of it, I can't back whatsoever, but the artistic side, I want to see more.
Tattoo number 2 is more appealing to me as far as the look and the image.
I lean towards number 2.
Number 2 it is.
With me.
Congratulations to the 9 of you who won your head-to-head battles. You are safe from elimination. Your first shot to make a team is happening right now. You will have 6 hours to tattoo any style, any subject matter. Your canvases are completely open and have been randomly assigned. Your tattoo must speak for itself because these tattoos will be judged blind. There are 24 of you here, but only 6 spots available on each team. That means 6 of you will be eliminated.
This is my chance to show everybody back home I can bring it. I could not go home the first day.
It's up to you to prove that you deserve a spot on a team. Fail to impress one of the coaches, and you'll be going home. All right, guys, this is the blind critique.
It's me.
I like the tattoo. It looks clean. Just instantly, the first thing I think of is
It looks like she's
a little
her eyes,
cross-eyed.
yeah. Other than that, I see a lot of promise in this technical application.
We might be playing tug of war for this one, guys.
Absolutely.
I'll take it.
Next tattoo.
The little teacup, very cute. The rest of the tattoo is an absolute disaster.
I was gonna give it to Anthony. Or him, her.
Let's see who's laughing in the end.
Oh, buddy. It looks almost like a severed head floating on a rocky cliff or something, and that black's really beat.
That sucks.
Areas of gray shading look really, really smooth and deliberate.
This person would be a tremendous asset on your team.
I like that.
Next tattoo.
Botanical, water, a boat, arrows. It's confusing.
But it does have some strong outlines.
Design-wise, easy fix.
Next up.
I love the flow and the composition and the way that it fits the arm.
I would be gunning for this person.
If this is my buddy Josh, he's a beast.
There's a lot of clean application in this tattoo. I personally am not a fan of the blue and white polka dot frosting that's sprinkled in on this thing.
Not gonna look like that in 5 years.
I do these dolls all the time, man. Them dots are absolutely gonna be there in 5 years.
The lines that are coming up.
Negatives.
Tell me what's negative that also casts a shadow.
Come on, bro.
Next tattoo.
If this was a design on a t-shirt, raise your hand who would buy this t-shirt. It's not a good design.
Definitely a distinct style.
You might have somebody who stands out in the crowd, and I like somebody who stands out.
All right, next tattoo.
Definitely shows a lot of clean application, very solid line work, but design-wise, this thing is a total miss.
There's way too much going on.
The belly of this thing looks like a rope.
Jacked, jacked, jacked.
He's been tattooing for 25 years,
I know, right? Like, if they knew who they were saying that about.
Y'all right.
Next tattoo.
This is a person who obviously knows how to draw, put together a nice composition.
This person would really work well with any of your styles.
I'm gunning
This is top notch.
I don't know what gun you got, but it better be bigger than mine, dude, because I'm gunning too.
Thank you, DJ.
Next tattoo.
Her nose is nuts. Those points coming up looks like that nose belongs on the cap.
Next tattoo.
Oh, here we go.
Definitely some anatomy issues going on.
The face isn't bad. I
The
think
face is bad.
There's tricks, but how straight is the outline? How solid is the color? That's the bigger question.
All right, next tattoo.
I don't like it. It's supposed to be a bird of freedom. It doesn't look free.
so when you pick him, you can help him through all this stuff.
You're the black and gray master, bro.
All right, next up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
We've seen all these tattoos with so much stuff going on, and now here's something that's just simple, pretty clean. I'll mold this person into something real, for sure.
What does that mean?
It's the best face of the day. You know what I love about it? I've never seen it in this competition before.
I'm okay with this person on my team.
You're gonna be really pissed when it's on mine.
I would get a different shirt before you ask people to pick you know what I mean?
Would you say glasses? You can see the future with those things.
Hell yeah. Your future's horrible.
Let's take a look at the next tattoo.
It looks really flat.
I think it needs to go back to the drawing board and start all over.
And that's where you come into play.
Oh.
Oh my God, dude.
Here we go.
I think the rat looks like,
You say the rat?
That's a wolf, bro.
I'll own that.
it's a better rat than a wolf, for sure.
The jaw is totally crooked in the shape of the cranium. It's like the teeth are knocked over to the side a little bit.
If this was gonna be on my team, would this person have a shot at 100,000? And I would have to say no.
I feel like I got ripped a little bit hard on that.
Next up.
Look at the straight lines that are supposed to be in the blade.
It's a little wonky on the bottom, and it's just bland.
You.
All right, that's it. 24 tattoos. You guys got your favorites?
I think we're all gunning for the same people here. I better bring the gloves.
I think I'm sitting real well.
Them knowing you, man, you got a huge advantage, dude.
The difference is you guys are young tattooers. I've busted my ass for 15 years to get to where I am.
All of us have worked our ass off.
I'm bummed. I like tough. I want it to look like a tattoo. I wasn't trying to do a realistic skull.
A million excuses for do your style, your design. That's what it was.
Today, you had to tattoo whatever you thought would earn you a spot on one of the teams. Based only on your tattoos, each of you has been ranked by the judges and coaches. If you made it into the top 9, you'll get to choose which team you want to be on. For this round, only 3 spots are available per team. Let's see the #1 ranked tattoo of the day. Congratulations, Matt. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I've been tattooing for about 4 years now, but before that, I did a lot of book cover illustration, magazine illustration, and that enabled me to get to this point.
All right, coaches, why should this artist pick you?
With such little experience, I can relate, and I'm excited about what else you can bring to the table.
Right on.
I'm here for you. I'm here to make you win $100,000.
I mean, the money's cool, but getting that notoriety and that title is, to me, like, that's what your work is for.
Okay, Matt, which team do you pick?
I'm gonna go with DJ.
Go ahead and stand behind your coach.
My dog.
Second ranked tattoo of the day.
Yes. Yeah, baby.
Josh, which team do you pick?
As much as I got to go with DJ, I got to take a teammate too. And Matt kills him, so I got to go with Team DJ.
Mr. Payne.
Welcome aboard.
Let's take a look at the third ranked tattoo of the day. Congratulations, Deanna. All right, coaches, who wants to make a play for Deanna?
This feeds into my style of work. If we're on the same team, you're definitely competing for the finale.
Just in one tattoo, with that much versatility and this much versatility, it'll be an unstoppable team.
I'd hate to see you get lost in the shuffle.
I want to work with these solid teammates, so I'm going to go for DJ.
Wow. Head on over. That means that Team DJ for this round is completely full. Let's take a look at the fourth ranked tattoo of the day.
Yes.
Congratulations, Juan.
Thank you.
Which team do you select?
The style I'm really enjoying the most lately is black and gray mixed with color. I think Anthony can help me better with that. So I choose Team Anthony.
Thank you, brother.
What's up, bro?
Let's have a look at the #5 ranked tattoo of the day. Jason, congratulations, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Which team do you select?
I was a big Team Anthony fan, so I'm gonna have to go with Team Anthony.
Welcome, brother.
Let's have a look at the 6th ranked tattoo. Congratulations, Katie.
Thanks.
Do you do a lot of portraiture in your tattoos?
I do.
Might as well just come over here. Give these guys a run for their money, because that's what we're gonna do.
I do portraits, by the way. What do you think your weakness is?
Realism is my weakness.
I do 90% realism. I'm here to make you a winner.
I'm gonna go with Team Steve.
Go ahead and stand behind your coach.
It's a great tattoo. Okay.
Here's the 8th ranked tattoo. Congratulations, Garrett.
Didn't honestly expect to be in the top 9.
Happy to have you, man.
The 9th ranked tattoo of the day.
Yes.
Rolly, congratulations, man.
Thank you so much. The guys that didn't get me lost out for sure.
Happy to have you, man.
Your first shot to make a team is happening right now. From strategy to specialty, these coaches rival each other in every way. Today, you must tattoo in one of the coaches' completely opposing specialties, black and gray or new school. The subject matter is entirely up to you.
Nice.
You'll have 6 hours to tattoo. Your canvases have been randomly assigned and are completely open. But one last thing. Make sure your tattoos require no explanation, because these tattoos will be judged blind.
Oh, man. This is gonna get ugly.
It's up to you to prove that you deserve a spot on a team. If you fail to knock us out, you will be eliminated.
Oh, no pressure.
Go get set up, and let's get this fight started. All right, guys, time for the blind critiques. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm excited. This guy's dreaming if he thinks he's gonna win.
I'm pretty sure you're delusional right now.
All right, should we get into this?
Let's do it.
Let's take a look at these tattoos.
This one's weak. It's got a really thin outline for something that's supposed to be new school and bold. The color looks like it's been sanded down.
Team clean all day.
It's like somebody hit him with a baseball bat.
Shots fired.
This is Eggmaster giving me a new asshole.
That's mine.
Outline looks very crisp. It's not tonal. It's a very slick tattoo.
All right.
Who wants this artist on their team?
Absolutely.
Oh my God, that is so nice to hear.
Next tattoo.
Rough color application, really bad saturation here, not packed in.
Is that what new school means? Don't have to do nothing right.
Just shut
I love how black the blacks are and how much open skin there is in this thing.
I love that face.
And next up.
Hamza.
First glance, this is a pretty tattoo.
It's a mess, man.
Coaches, you better put your readers on.
There's lines that overlap. There's lines that don't touch.
It's pretty bad. That's mine.
The face on this tattoo is amazing.
Everything else is beat.
It's like a cover-up. Brutal.
Next up.
Oh, boy.
Anywhere you look in solid fields of color, it's not solid.
Not something I'm gunning for. You can have him.
That's good news for me. That's the team I wanted to be on.
Next tattoo.
It's mine.
Wow. It looks like a dog with a beak.
It's a shoe bill.
Really tonal, really boring.
So are we saying Dogbird, nobody's fighting for?
I'm not gonna take a black eye for it, but
You might get one.
That was brutal.
Let's move along.
I'm puking.
The idea of the origami in the head is cool.
I wish there was more contrast there.
I think this is definitely a coachable person.
For sure.
How are you gonna coach him? You can't even tattoo like that.
I'm pretty sure I do black gray just as good as you.
Give me a break. Anyone else's ass tight as mine is?
Here we go.
Biggest flaw to me is super monochromatic.
It's really hard to read from just first glance. There's a lot going on and kind of doesn't really make a whole lot of sense.
That's fine.
Line work is solid. The black is punched in.
It looks suffocated.
Yeah, there's no flow.
Very confident, strong outline, just comes out looking really slick.
Let's take a look at that other tattoo.
Not the cleanest, smoothest tattoo ever.
The fact that this person did 2 tattoos means that they have a big ego, and that second tattoo should calm that ego right down.
I'd still be gunning for this person on my team.
Oh, 100%. Woo!
Pull that ego back a little bit, baby.
Let's have a look at the next tattoo.
That big black circle behind him makes no sense. This is so overworked. It's ironic that this is a boxer because this thing is beat.
That's what Christian's gonna look like after I get done beating him.
Next up.
These are tricky tattoos because to the naked eye, it's like, oh yeah, owl, cool. But then when you get up on it, it's messy.
I mean, the black is not solid at all.
Well, what is the point of that tire mark thing?
Bit off way too much.
And let's look at the next one.
The only part of this tattoo I'm gonna talk about is gonna be the snake head on the far left that's peeking up. The tongue is coming out of the center of the forehead of the snake. My work is done here.
Bye, JP.
All the technical application is spot on, and the drawing is phenomenal.
And that's
so,
huge.
Yeah, even though it's super monotone, I can't help but love it.
So you guys would both be gunning for this
Absolutely.
artist?
Absolutely.
100%. I want this person on my team.
Suck it, guys.
All right, let's get into the next tattoo.
It has some smooth shading here and there, but the rose definitely looks like a totally different person did it. The black and gray guy did
It looks
the
like you
hand.
did the rose, and
Get
like
the outta
somebody
here.
that knew what they were doing did the hand. Is that
Talking
what
out
happened?
your ass. Talking out your ass.
And let's look at the next one.
Party shark.
It's simple, super well executed, clearly at the top of the pack.
It definitely is a standout. Thank you.
It's confusing. If you look at the molars on the right, if you follow where the top teeth go, that would just be an impossibility.
First glance, I really like the goofiness of this tattoo. Then once you get on it, man, the blue is a little
Jacked is what the blue is. It's got a really smooth, soft, delicate look.
The shading is dead nuts, point on.
This competitor is way out of Clean's league and needs a legitimate coach.
Christian is definitely off
You
this
couldn't
rocker.
do this tattoo.
Why, for any reason, do you think that I can't do black and gray? I've proven it
I've watched you
over
do
and
it.
over and over again.
Great.
All right, here we go. I'm the only one left.
This is really rough, man.
They're showing us nowhere that they can put in large areas of black, a lot of line work problems.
This quality won't last in here.
I will absolutely fight for this artist to be on Clean's team.
I will definitely fight Christian if I get this person on my team.
You made me nervous at first, you.
You talked a really big game. I was expecting a lot more.
There's definitely a basket full of contenders.
All of us here are not on the same playing field. You, for instance, you're confident about what you do. You kill it.
Here to win 100 G's, straight up.
How's that target feel now?
We're all gunning for you.
Today, you had to tattoo an either clean or Christian specialty to earn a spot on one of the teams. Based only on your tattoos, each of you has been ranked by the judges and coaches.
I'm going on a team for sure.
If you made it into the top 14, the power is in your hands because you will get to choose which team you want to be on.
There we go.
Coaches, what makes you a great coach for some of these artists?
I take this very seriously. Strategy is a huge part of this competition. I'm brutally honest, but I'm also super loyal, and I'll stand behind you 110%.
I work well under pressure. I've proven over and over again that I can do every single style that's thrown at me. And I feel I'm a great leader.
All right, if your tattoo appears on the screen, please step forward. Let's bring up the #1 ranked tattoo. Congratulations, Angel. Which team do you pick?
The team that I pick is Christian.
All right, go ahead and stand by your coach.
Awesome.
Let's bring up the 2nd ranked tattoo.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Tiffer.
Honestly, your application is probably one of the best of the day.
What you need, both of us really can offer. So we've already got #1 draft pick. Let's turn it into a winning team right off the bat.
My gut is telling me team clean.
Go ahead and stand behind your coach.
Bad choice, bro.
Oh, see, here he goes. Always running his mouth.
Let's bring up the 3rd ranked tattoo.
There we go. All right, move aside, guys.
Congratulations, Chris.
I'm gonna go with Christian.
Yes.
All right, step over with your coach.
Hell yeah.
Let's bring up the next ranked tattoo. Congratulations, Tony. Which team do you pick?
I ride for the underdog, and right now it's 2 versus 1, so I'm going to clean.
Go ahead and stand behind your coach.
We got a battle going.
Let's bring up the next ranked tattoo. Congratulations, Tiara.
Thank you.
There is a strategy to this competition. I can clearly help you with that.
Christian has all kinds of little strategies to throw everybody under the bus. I've always relied on just doing good, solid, quality tattooing.
I'm going to go with clean.
Awesome.
So let's push ups.
I only did 250 today.
Let's bring up the next ranked tattoo.
Gentlemen, I think I've heard all I had to hear. I'm gonna go with Team Clean.
That looks very serious. This is a serious competition, bro.
Let's bring up the next ranked tattoo.
That's me.
Congratulations, Jamie. Which team do you choose?
Team Clean. I think I could learn a lot from you doing those styles I'm not versed in.
Go ahead and stand by your coach. Let's bring up the next ranked tattoo. Oba, do you have any questions for the coaches?
I was super nervous. What do you think that you could do for me? Listen, I'm a small town tattooer from Idaho. This guy's been a huge name for 25 years. I know the situation you're in. I'd love to have you back here. I'm gonna go with Christian.
Go ahead and stand by your coach.
Welcome aboard.
Let's bring up the next ranked tattoo. Jess.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I need someone who's gonna push me. I'm gonna have to go ahead and go with Team Christian.
Go ahead and step with your team.
You're looking pretty solid now.
Let's bring up the next ranked tattoo. Turk, which team do you choose?
Clean. I've been in this game 20 years, man. I've been following you ever since. I'm going Team Clean. I have nothing else to say about that.
All right, man, go stand with your team. Let's bring up the next ranked tattoo.
Thank God.
Gonzo, congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Is it safe to say both you guys want Gonzo on your team?
Yeah, 100%.
I would say I have no problem.
I'm super familiar with your work. I know when to leave you alone and when to step in and say, hey, man, maybe try this.
I'm gonna go Team Christian.
Awesome.
There are only 3 more spots in the top 14 left. Let's bring up the next ranked tattoo. Power's in your hands, Tim.
Man, I think I want to go with Christian.
Congratulations, man.
Appreciate it, brother.
Let's see the next ranked tattoo.
What's up, fellas?
Are you mainly a black and gray guy?
I just do black and gray because I just want to do black and gray.
I've actually been a fan of your work for a while. We have a super strong black and gray team back here. I would love to smoke the competition.
I'm gonna choose Christian.
Go join your team.
Man, that's a hard loss.
We got this, we got this.
All right, guys, this is the last tattoo in the top 14. Amanda, you just made it. How you feeling right now?
Relieved. Team Christian.
Please join your team.
Good girl. Hell yeah.
Congratulations to the top 14.
Ready to kick some ass.
To earn the title of Ink Master, artistry is your greatest weapon.
At least we got that.
Artistry to me is the ability to take a concept that's in your mind and put it down onto paper. It's essentially an artist's fingerprint. It's what makes you unique.
And because art has no gender, your art must speak for itself.
I'm cool with that.
So today, your tattoos will be judged blind. Yeah.
I do big, tough tattoos, so I'm pretty excited to see if they know what gender did the tattoo.
You'll have 6 hours to tattoo any subject in any style.
So no excuses.
I am freaking the out. What do I even do? Because I don't have a style. I'm still super early in my career. So now I feel like I'm
Do the best work you can. Make it that a great tattoo goes home because somebody creatively outthought the other. Show that you're a craftsman.
Y'all ready for this?
Oh, God.
All right, guys, today we're testing artistry and we're judging blind.
That's my favorite part of this whole thing. You don't know who did what, and this is completely as brutally honest as can be.
Hope y'all ready for a long-distance ass-kicking.
Let's take a look at the first tattoo.
Oh, it's me.
The precision in which that face is put in is really nice.
The layout of it's nice, the little ornaments in the hair are nice, very clean outline, really clean application, pretty nicely parallel straight lines.
In terms of artistry, whoever this is did a really nice job.
Yay, Senpai noticed me.
You guys want to take a stab at who maybe did this one?
Based on cleanliness of lines, Killer Cam.
Oh, interesting. All right, let's take a look at the next tattoo.
This is a really well-executed tattoo. A lot of uses of different techniques to create the effect and look of feathers, even without doing each individual feather. I am anxious to find out who did this.
It's kind of a mystery. It's cool. And let's look at the next one.
I like a lot of things about this tattoo. The rich black is in there, and I also like the detail in the stripes throughout the face where you can see the fur texture coming in and out of the stripes.
But the bridge of the nose, the shadow that comes out, it doesn't really turn into the muzzle, so it takes the whole bridge of the nose and stretches the skin across the face and pins it down. It has a very rubber, plastic look.
They said that I put black in, so that's good.
All right, let's move on to the next tattoo. Wow.
That was a bad wow.
That's cool.
Oh! Yes! Okay.
The line work here is great. Nice color palette with the purple, pink, and the blue.
Great illustration at the drawing table and a strong finish.
I think this is one of our girls based on the color palette.
There are girly colors.
Maybe Holly?
Maybe this is Creepy Jason.
I don't think so.
Let's check out the next one.
It's a little bit hard to read because the snake is intertwined with the details of the feathers and the details of the tongue.
It's a little orange.
Leave the eye white.
It's the Oompa Loompa of traditional owls.
Oh my God.
And the next tattoo.
The illustration is great.
It's pretty packed
But
full
man,
of color.
it's not solid.
And it's muddy.
Look at the top of this ice cream. That line work in there is not really smooth.
You.
The blue streaky highlight line is scratchy and not in solid.
I love how weird it is. The idea is a winning idea. They just missed the mark in their application. It just gets away.
Well, apparently I can't tattoo.
Next tattoo. Wow.
Oh, here we go.
What's really cool in terms of artistry is like this captured your energy without putting your face on there.
That thing's killer.
Everywhere you look is super crisp. All the shading looks deliberate. The highlights look deliberate.
The little point of that toothpick is super sharp. Everywhere is so clean.
You think that's Creepy Jason?
Yep.
I can't imagine anyone else's mind coming up with this. Next tattoo.
Oh boy. I love the imagery. As far as the application goes, there are a lot of problems here.
This red looks so scratchy because everywhere you look, you see this scratchy black underneath it. If that was solid black and then faded out and then the red just went right to it, it would look a lot stronger.
I jump into something too big and too colorful.
Next up.
It's super slick. I like the way the leaves are done. Very illustrative, yet nice, solid technician. That shading in those folds, that super nice little slow.
Beautiful, man.
Hell yeah.
This is a Fawn product.
You think this is the Fawn one?
That's something I've only seen out of his booth.
Good job, Ashley.
Let's check out the next one.
It's a pretty face. The nose is shaded really nice. What I'm missing here is the whole tattoo looks silver. The contrast is where we're having the problem.
Let's see the next one.
The outline, super clean.
Shading in the bottom lip looks really nice, but the leaves just don't keep up. The anatomy of the leaf could be a lot cooler. They get flat and stale.
At a certain point, you guys just gotta like decide like this is a cool one.
I hope you get to be like, yo, bitches, that was mine. And then Chris will be like, that's why the stem didn't look right.
Next tattoo, please.
Finally.
One of the things I love the most is the front teeth, how they very gradually become less and less transparent as you get closer to the mouth.
There is some nice shading in it, but that top bold line that goes across up there looks a little bit shaky.
I know whose shading this looks like.
If you say Fawn, I'm gonna flip out.
I'm not.
Okay, good.
Ashley's black and gray looks like this black and gray.
Good job, Ashley.
And the next tattoo. Whoever this is definitely went out of their way to show us some serious artistry.
I love the nose on this thing. The nose is shaded.
And the mouth.
So nice.
And if you're gonna put white in the tattoo, this is how to do it. Each one of those little white dots is solid and clean. Whoever did this, this is their best tattoo so far.
Let's take a look at the last tattoo. The center of this thing looks beautiful and rich. We can only assume this is not finished.
I'm looking at the exterior. Why damage the skin with some scratchy little green line so that you can just come back and damage the skin more? There's a good chance that this client said, man, you're killing me. I can't sit here any longer because you've been scribbling on me for 5 hours and I can't take 1 more hour.
I don't know what to say. It's unfinished tattoo. If it will be finished, I think they would say something totally different.
Today you're being judged on your artistry with a blind critique. Based only on your work, each of your tattoos have been ranked by the judges. It's time to reveal the highest ranked tattoo.
Here we go.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Guys think I just do wonky traditional and stuff like that? So I wanted to show you I could do more than just that.
If you present us with things that we don't expect you guys to do, it makes for a standout tattoo. I haven't seen a million eyeballs riding a motorcycle So immediately for me, I'm like, damn, that's awesome.
Congratulations, Pawn. You have the best tattoo of the day.
Appreciate it.
And that means you're safe from elimination this week. All right, let's find out in random order who did the rest of the tattoos.
You think we got any right? I think we got some right.
There he is.
There he is.
The color palette on this, I thought one of the ladies did it.
It's a color palette I generally use for tattoos on women.
Laura.
Wow. Some of the best line work of the day.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next tattoo. Who did this rose? Really? Wow. Ashley.
Y'all are mean.
How is that mean? We're happy for you. Jake, nice work, buddy.
I wanted to do something realistic, but have the fundamentals of stuff that you guys like.
Cam.
Damn, son.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Next tattoo. Holly.
You said it looked too manly for a girl to do it.
Strong tattoo.
Thank you.
All right, let's have a look at the next one. Yes. Janelle.
You have this beautiful centerpiece. Go the extra mile and draw those leaves so they have more dynamics to them. Then you push this thing even higher.
All right, thank you.
All right, next one, please. Ash.
Big tattoo, lots of detail, very legible.
This is the nicest thing we've seen from you. All right, let's have a look at the next one. Alexis.
You have to loosen up and don't pack this thing wall to wall.
I thought I got out of my head for this, but I...
Head up.
All right, let's move along.
That's mine.
Tito.
I was trying to impress with a different style.
You have a lot of great color theory in this, but some of your lightest tones of colors could have definitely left some open skin instead of just wall to wall.
All right, let's move on to the next one. Fawn.
The one time you didn't guess fawn.
Danny.
Sorry.
We didn't guess that, did we?
What happened in this one?
I thought I put it the black in enough, but the swelling went down, and then I noticed it. That's why the eye is black, because I went back into the eye.
The eye, that's the immediate, like, doop, and then you're like, where's the rest?
Right.
Last tattoo, let's take a look. Okay, Pony.
The problem was my canvas cannot handle the paint.
If you weren't tattooing over areas that you already pre-tattooed in, it might not have hurt her so long and might have been able to finish the tattoo.
Those lines, it's just fast lines which help me to keep the picture on the skin. That's how I do the photorealism.
Pony, you have a lot of talent. If you have to do a tattoo that big, but you outline it, shade it, and color it, and finish it, do it. You guys really surprised me. People that I thought did things didn't. There's big turns, big shakeups, and honestly, from our standpoint, we're looking for people to come from nowhere, like gangbusters, and just turn on and ride and start steamrolling. Not joking when I say that I'm rooting for each and every one of you in my own way. Like, I want to see everybody do great.